So I didn't have any intention of posting or even filming this, but I was just driving today and I had my camera on me because I was filming a full day of eating, and I ended up pulling my camera out, pulling on the side of the road, and basically having like a therapy session with myself. I feel like recently I just have not been myself. I've been in my head. I have let a lot of things get in the way of me being positive. And to be perfectly honest, you guys, I feel so good today. And I feel back to me. And it's crazy how just like one day, one little aha moment, which is what this kind of conversation with myself was, can really just change things. And so I'm posting it on the internet. So maybe you'll get something out of it, maybe you won't, but you know, today I just had a very much like pep talk with myself, like, girl, get your ish together. Stop being negative. You're not that. That's not you, you know? Stop letting the world get in the way, and other people and things and just the world. It's not important. So here's my little talk, a little talky talk. It's very candid, but I hope you get something out of it. I know I did. And that's what it's all about.
So I just like want to talk. I feel like I haven't been myself, or I haven't been like who I want to be. I haven't been the good version of me. And I feel like I've completely just been negative. I don't know, it was last night, I was scrolling through, of all things, this is so weird, but I was scrolling through my Snapchat. You know how you can save all your stories? Well, all the stories that I've saved, I try to save most of them. Sometimes I forget. But I was like looking at all those snaps, and it's so weird, Snapchat of all things, but I was looking at them and I realized that like my recent snaps have been very negative, or not negative, just not positive. I used to, like when I started sharing like my story and my stuff online through Instagram and Snapchat, I was very positive and like uplifting, and I just wanted more than anything to like encourage other people to like take what they want into their own hands, you know, like, and fight for the life that you want. And if it's, whether it's losing weight or accepting your body the way it is, or just like growing in any way. I used to feel like that was like so huge for me, just wanting to encourage. And lately I feel like I have been lacking that encouragement myself. And honestly, I've realized I kind of just hit a wall last night when I'm looking at these snaps, and I'm like, what are you waiting for? Like, it's like I've been waiting for something positive to happen to me, or waiting to be enlightened or something. And I've been looking for these things or waiting for something, when really, like, okay, I don't know if, I don't know yet if this is open to, you know, maybe I will find this out one day, but I don't know yet if happy or being happy is a choice. You know, some people say it's a choice, like how you know, being happy is a choice. I don't know that. I don't know if I agree with that yet, but I do believe that positive is a choice. I don't think that sometimes, like, I can't control how I feel or how I act, but and sometimes I can't control what I think. I think that there's thoughts that come into all of our heads that come up without us purposely thinking them, you know. And I think some of those thoughts are negative. And recently, a lot of those thoughts for me have been negative. But I also think that, and I posted about this today, that positive doesn't repel negative for no reason. Like, there's something behind that, you know? I think that when we have negative things in our head, that it's about, if you can't, this is what I said in my post, is if you can't pour the negative out, pour some positive in, you know? And that's up to us, dude. That is completely up to us. That's an individual thing. That's not I think what a waste of a day, what a waste of time, what a waste of a breath to to not fully live it, like to wait. Why wait to be happy? And it's like, people say, you know, like, it's all about being happy in the now and being content right now with what you have right now. But like, the honest truth is that, dude, like, I want more than right now. That's what hope is for me. And that's like what keeps me going, is hope and a vision. Because I have so clearly, I see the things that I want. And I see my life 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I see my life a month from now, exactly how I want it to be. And although I know that I may not have exactly that, I see it so vividly. And for that reason, it's like, I want so much more than right now. It's hard for me to be content right now. And I think that, you know, but it's a shame, because like, everything that I have right now could go away. And it's crazy, because it's the things that I think I don't have enough of. These things could go away at any moment. They could just vanish. And I know that, like, I know this. I've lived this. I've seen it happen. I've lost things, you know, really quickly, and had things taken from me that I didn't think could be taken. But I don't think it's about living as if you could lose everything. You know, I think people say that too sometimes, is like, live today like you won't have tomorrow, or live right now as if everything that you have could be gone tomorrow. And I don't think it's about that. I think it's about respecting that, living with a certain respect of the fact that these things could be gone, but really just like using the things that we have. Because I swear, it's like the same things that I think I don't have enough of. If I really think about it, like, I'm blessed. Like, my cup is overflowing in these things. For example, like I always am caught up in, I've been just worry. Like, there's so much worry in my heart. And when I think about just this worry and pressure is holding me back, and it's fear. It's fear. Like, my fear of certain things is holding me back from accomplishing those things. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what I've been waiting for. And I feel like I've wasted a little bit of time, and I'm really just done with that. I think what this is right now, like what I'm feeling, is that I need a little attitude adjustment. I need to have an attitude of gratitude. And it's like, I've known that all along, but it's like I've waited for someone else to put it in my head. I waited for something to happen to feel gratitude, when all of the, like, the life that I'm living, I've come from such a, like, the things that I feel like I don't have enough of right now is like money, love, good days, content, just like things like that, and friends. And the thing is, like, I have, okay, so like financially, doing better than like my family particularly is doing better than like we have for so long. And we're not on food stamps anymore, you know? And like love, I have unconditional love from my family and from my little baby Jackson, who's my cousin, who I've been neglecting that. I haven't been tapping into his like sweet love. I haven't seen him for like a month, like months. And he's right there. And just my little puppies, like my dogs, you know, they love so unconditionally. And maybe I don't have like a partner, significant other, but the hope of that, there's hope of that, you know. It's like, so they say like all we need is love. So then how can we be happy without love? Well, first of all, I would call, that's when, you know, hope comes into play, my friends. But look around and I'm sure you could find something. I find something when I think about it, that there is love in my life and good days. Like, I've been like beating myself up about not having so many good days, but like the reality is I'm having a lot more good days than I used to. So much is better right now than it has been, and I've been ungrateful. When I think of like my goal, my life goal, I think this always just comes into my head is when I think about what I want, and I just want to live a high value life. A high value life. And that means like a lot of things to me, but the biggest thing is value. High value is a full life, a very wholesome life. And when I think about gratitude is full. Gratitude is, you don't feel gratitude half-heartedly. If you feel it, you feel it. There aren't any holes in gratitude. It is wholesome. And when you think about that, whole, full, high value, a high value life, gratitude is value. It's full, it's value, it's exactly what it is, it fills. And for that reason, it's like, so gratitude is such a huge part about living a high value life. And I think honestly that I've gotten caught up in the whole, I became very, I say all the time, like, be gentle with yourself. And, it's okay to have bad days. It's okay to fail. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to not be okay. And that's something that I've preached a whole lot, I think, because I got especially a lot of young women who message me and they're just not in a good place. They message me because they're in a bad place and they want help getting out of it. And the first thing that I say is that it's okay, first of all. You need to realize that it's okay to be where you're at. And honestly, I think that I've gotten comfortable not being okay. I've gotten comfortable not being okay. And that's not okay. That's not an okay place to be. I think I've gotten a lot caught up in what people think. And I'm kind of realizing now that, like, there's nothing special about me. It's not, so what if, I think it has gone to my head that people follow me on Instagram, but like, what does that mean? So what if, like, Instagram, just something happens and it shuts down forever completely? Like, that has no value. That's not value. Followers and what people, my followers think of me. I try so hard to, like I'm worried about not losing weight at the moment, not because I need to be losing weight at the moment. Of course, in the long run, like, yes, I would love to lose weight, but right now I've actually been like my doctor has told me that right now I need to not be focused on losing weight. But at the same time, I'm worried about not losing weight because of my Instagram, because I want to have more weight loss to report, because I want to look successful. And for whatever reason, weight loss is successful. No, not right now. Not if that's what my health needs. I've been not wanting to say that, like, I'm going through egg freezing right now because I wanted to think of some special way to tell you guys, but, like, why? Why does it have to be this big announcement? Why does all of this matter? Like, why do I'm not any bigger. This isn't any bigger. I don't know. All of this, like, surface level material and vain just stuff is not, it's not full, dude. It's not full. It's not whole. And it doesn't make me feel gratitude. I don't feel full because of it. I feel full because of, like, the real core things that matter. And feeling full, like my cup is full, makes me feel like I can pour it into others, And that's what I mean with, like, when you can't let the negative go, bring the positive in. Because the positive does repel the negative. And I want to be someone who has enough positive in me to be a positive light for other people. I've just been holding in a lot. you know? And there's been so much worry and fear and just real worry is what it is. I gotta let go of that stuff, you know? There's a whole lot of peace in just being grateful. And I think sometimes being grateful is like hard. It's actually like a practice, I think. Just like self-care is. And for me, practicing gratitude is a big part of practicing self-care. I need to start doing both of those more often, because I've gotten caught up in the high pace of the world and the excitement of potential and all these things, just a little bit too much. And you know, I want to get like out of life everything that I can, but I also want to respect and be grateful for everything that I have gotten out of it. So